Dun dun dun. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hey, chat. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Friday evening or whatever time zone works for you. It's the weekend. Time to relax a little bit and time for a little bit of a chill stream. Last week we did a stream impromptu. We wanted to play some games on Magic Online, but oops a daisy, it was scheduled maintenance, so we couldn't, and we ended up building a really sweet Clue Tribal deck on with chat, and it was actually a ton of fun, and the reception was really good. So I figured, why not just make it a thing to do again and see what people respond to. So this time, intentionally, we're going to be building a commander with chat, and it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm really excited for it. So I chose 4 commander options that I already had an eye on that I want to build a deck around. And these are going to be $100 builds, so they're going to be budget builds. And I'm going to let chat decide which commander we want to build with, and then afterwards you get a say in the card options and everything like that. So we're gonna actually build the deck together, and it should be really sweet because last time was really sweet. So doing it intentionally will be even better, I hope. So welcome everybody. I'm just catching up on chat right now. Hello PE. Hello Zeta Menvek. Hello. Yes, I am on time, I think, Isaiah. Hello, Sean. Careldo. Hello, Ankylosaur. Hey, everybody. Hey, Dom. Hey, CML. Hello, everybody. Gabriel, hello. Welcome all. Yeah, so I already see. Hey, Tin. Yeah, I already see there's some hype for some of these options here. So we're going to chill for a little bit. While people trickle in. And also I have to broadcast this to the website. So let me do that real quick. And we're going to chill for let's say 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And then I'm going to do a quick introduction on all 4 of these options. We have Svella, Ice Shaper, Tormod, the Desecrator, which is actually a partner commander. So you get to choose, if you choose Tormod, you get to choose which partner you want to pair up with Tormod. But I know there's a lot of hype for Tormod as a primary partner because it has a really cool ability. So if Tormod is picked, then it's not just solo Tormod. It will have a partner with him. Then we have Ghen, Arcanum Weaver, and finally Niambi, Esteemed Speaker. All commanders I'm personally really hyped for. So, Svella maybe not so much, but there is hype for Svella. So I put Svella on the chart because hopefully chat you could convince me on why Svella is awesome. Also, it has a really cool showcase artwork, so I'm happy with that too. And also, we're doing it on Magic Online, which is actually really effective because I think it has most of the same things I would be using in Scryfall, but it's a little bit easier to showcase. We could zoom in on the cards a little bit easier, and then we have our entire deck is going to be built here too. So it kind of feels like the best of both worlds here. All right, let me quickly broadcast that we're actually on. Bum bum bum. Gosh. I downloaded so many pictures recently. There it is. Okay. And then let's say 2 hours. I don't know how long this will take. Boom, broadcasted. All right, here we go. Hey Afro, thanks for the donation. Tormod Hype Gang. All right, I see. There's some teams forming already. Okay. All right, I've liked Tormod plus Kodama Gravedigger Tribal, but Kodama is busted, so maybe avoid that partner. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I guess we will have to build the deck list on MTG Goldfish just to keep track of the budget. Um, Because, yeah, if we are trying to do a budget deck, then keeping MTG Goldfish prices is just one way to keep track of the prices. But we'll get there soon enough. Always as a budget, yeah. We're trying to do $100. When I asked the community more recently, asking like what budget range most of these videos should be, the overwhelming majority picked $100 as their ideal budget range. So I'm going to keep that true for this build as well. So we're going to stick with $100 builds. It's a nice middle ground between being able to basically run all the cards you want that are non-land cards, and just like avoiding some of the more stapley cards, like a black deck probably wants like Demonic Tutor and Vampiric Tutor, but those are going to be out of the price range, and we won't have all the best lands that come into play untapped. But there's still enough that you get like the full flavor of the deck at the $100 usually. Antonio, oh, new camera. Actually, it's the same camera. It's the Logitech 920. But there's a new light source. I have an umbrella light that I have just like put on my desk, which definitely not the way you're supposed to use it, but I mean it works pretty well. I shifted some stuff around. I moved my desk from one end of the office to the other end, so I could put some stuff in the background. And the wall will get some stuff in the future. I'm gonna put like all my artwork and stuff, but right now I just put one art piece on top of a shelf, and that's it. Called it a day. Hey Tomer, I want to see you build around Ghen. It's been a deck that I've been meaning to build myself. Ghen is definitely very sweet. I would expect it to be like curses and sagas. Sagas are really good with Ghen because they're going to go to the graveyard anyway, so you can always just like recycle them. It's a shame that the Azorius Planeswalker, Nico, is not in Mardu colors, because how awesome would it have been if you could get Nico in this deck and you can sacrifice the shards to Gen's ability for maximum value. That's a pretty sick little interaction. But there's a lot of cool things you could do with him. Tormod and Arden, Tormod Tribal, Tormod Tribe. Yep, Svella. Forgot what Niambi does. Niambi is actually an interesting one. Quit your Jubba Jubba and pull up the poll. We're waiting for people to trickle in. I don't want to set up the poll before everybody shows up. We're just chilling for a little bit. Are we choosing with a poll or something? Yes. We're going to be choosing with a poll very soon. Hey, Silver Button. And also, it is the end of the week, so I have one beer. That's my tradition. Ugh. There it is. There it is. All right, cheers, chat. Okay. All right. So let us begin. Chat. I'm going to set up a straw poll, but before I open the polls, I want to explain what each of these commander options do, why I think they're cool. So I'm going to give you my pitch on why I think each commander is really, really cool and why you should pick it. And then with that knowledge, and with your own knowledge, because you know more than me in many aspects of these decks, especially if you built them yourselves already, we will decide, or you will decide rather, which commander we're going to be building with the poll. So, which commander is type name? Let's do Svella, Ice Shaper, again, Arcanum Weaver, Niambi, Steam Speaker, and Tormod the Desecrator. All right. Yeah, that seems like a good poll. All right. Okay, chat. We have the poll ready, but before I share it, so here's number one. Number one, we are building a budget deck. The budget is going to be $100, so we're going to be avoiding staples that would be really, really expensive, like Vampiric Tutors and Demonic Tutors, stuff that I don't think, personally, honestly, I don't think you'll really miss. But that's something to keep in mind. Oh, hey, thanks, Gabriel. Again, card suggestion, Curse of Merit Liege. Great budget card. I have no idea what that card is. I'm going to look it up right now. Curse of... Is it Merit or Marit? Yes. Oh, I think I've seen this one before. Yes. So when it enters the battlefield, tap all islands. Islands don't untap on the controller's untap steps. That's so mean. I like it, though. I like it. Tusky is fun. Tormod would be fun. Deck building challenge. Yes, exactly. Think of how cool it would be to see Adriano draw the partner pair. I think it would be pretty sick. But then again, Adriano's very good regardless of what we give him. But I could see it. I could definitely see it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go over each, and I'm going to put my mic a little bit closer. Here we go, chat. A little bit more intimate. Okay. So I'm going to give you my pitch for all 4 of these. Okay. And we're going to start with Niambi, Esteemed Speaker, because this is the one that it seems like a lot of people don't even know Niambi exists, but I think she's actually really cool. So here is my pitch to you, chat, on why you should choose Niambi, Esteemed Speaker. Niambi is essentially, or at least my version of her in my brain, is basically a Zorius Reanimator. It is a legendary tribal deck that you basically want to pitch your legendary creatures into your graveyard and then immediately reanimate them with white's actually kind of decent reanimation abilities. And you're thinking maybe, oh, I did not know that this was like a white thing to do Reanimator, but keep in mind we have stuff like Karmic Guide, which is fantastic reanimation, also works really well with like a blink strategy too. Niambi, you could reanimate something with Karmic Guide and then immediately bounce it back to your hand with Niambi, and then add a little bit of a blink package to it. Oh, thanks, Afro. If you're going to be building Ghen, Krim says a staple is Planar Chaos. Krim is evil, but I agree with that. Planar Chaos is really good. So Niambi has a lot of reanimation going on. She also has some blink sub-theming going on, because you could blink Niambi, which will return, creatures back to your hand. She does gain you some life, so you could do a little bit of a life gain sub-theme as well. But my idea for Niambi would basically be fill your deck full of legendary creatures and then discard them and then reanimate them, cheat them into play. And that would be the primary theme. And the rest of it would be like more of a controlling style of deck where you're just trying to kind of like interact, board wipe, keep your opponents, from like running away with the game, and then you just stick a giant big beater onto the battlefield. And if that big beater gets defeated, whatever, you just reanimate some more big beaters. My favorite thing with it too is this card. This is my favorite card for it. All right, chat? It looks bad, but hear me out. This card, I played against a Niambi deck that ran Pulse Mage Advocate, and this kind of actually put Niambi on the radar for me. Pulse Mage Advocate looks like trash, and you probably have never seen it actually played, but if you go onto my channel, I did a bridge gameplay with Perforos, and this card completely ruined me. Niambi would be discarding like these giant legendary creatures like a Chroma and whatnot, and then immediately reanimating them with Pulse Mage Advocate. And yes, you're giving your opponent 3 cards from the graveyard to their hand, so this is card disadvantage, but you're choosing what cards they are. If they're just like a bunch of lands or whatever, they're going to get benefit from those lands, but it's not as good as the fact that you just paid 0 mana and tapped your Pulse Mage Advocate to get like a Chroma onto the battlefield. So that's my pitch for Niambi. All right, we got Niambi down. All right, that's my pitch for Niambi. Now we're gonna go to Ghen Arcanum Weaver. Ghen is really exciting to me because we don't have a lot of Enchantress support that's outside of green. There's 2 primary colors for Enchantress support. It's green and white. And usually green has the lion's share, but white has a lot of really good stuff too, especially in more recent days. And I don't think we've ever seen Mardu Enchantress ever before too. So what Ghen is really cool at doing is he can take advantage of basically enchantments that want to go to the graveyard anyway. And there's a lot of them that do this. I think if we type in Saga, we can get them. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, that works. All right, sweet. So basically, everybody's familiar with sagas at this point. You see them in every single set. They will actually go to the graveyard as soon as their third chapter is done, right? So you can actually get like the first 2 chapters worth of abilities. I'm actually not sure how sagas work. I need to double check. Maybe chat knows, but I don't know if you can sacrifice it in response to the third chapter or it is sacrificed when the third chapter goes on the stack. But either way, at the very least, you're always going to be getting the first 2 chapters with Ghen's ability, and then before it would be sacrificed, you can get the third. You can sync in response to the third trigger. So you just get max value out of your sagas, and then you sacrifice them to Ghen to get even more value out of them, maybe getting another saga out of your graveyard. If you build Ghen, are you going to run our boy Daxos the Returned? I think that is definitely a high possibility there. Then there are some more powerful ways to use Ghen's ability. Because you're basically getting spells out of your graveyard with Ghen, like you're trading an enchantment from your battlefield to from your graveyard to the battlefield. You can do stuff like planar chaos, right? If you have a dominating board presence way stronger than your opponents at a time, you can drop planar chaos on the battlefield. Your opponents and yourself can't get any spells in, so your board is basically pretty secure. Or I mean, they could get some spells in, but they have to get lucky. 50% chance that all spells are just countered. And if Planar Chaos does get destroyed from a coin flip on your turn, whatever, you can get it back with Ghen if you need it, whenever you need it. So Ghen is Mardu Enchantress and has a lot of really unique tricks up their sleeves, which is really exciting to me. Attempt to Daxos the Returned. Also, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. And yes, curses are also really good with Ghen. Curses are also very good with Ghen because basically, if you curse somebody and then that person gets eliminated, for example, you can still move that curse over to somebody else by like sacrificing the curse and then putting it on to somebody else or something like that. So Ghen has a lot of really interesting stuff going on. Moving on, we got Tormod, and Tormod is a partner commander. So you're gonna, if you choose Tormod as your commander, you're going to choose who he's going to be partnered with. But the reason why I picked the partner pairing Tormod is because I think Tormod is really exciting. Basically, whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. So he's leaning towards a token theme. He's getting you a ton of extra value whenever any of your cards leave your graveyard. So one cool thing that I really like with him is you can pair him with Toshiro Umezawa, which essentially lets you flashback. Not really flashback, it's a pseudo flashback effect. You can cast instants or sorceries from your graveyard whenever an opposing creature dies. Each time you do that, each time you cast a instant or sorcery from your graveyard with Toshiro, it's leaving the graveyard to cast it, and then Tormod makes a token out of that. Anytime you cast a flashback spell, you're making stuff with Tormod. What else is there? There has to be other cool things. I'm not quite sure on all the cool things you could do with Tormod, but there's definitely cool things. There's also like that artifact that like makes bat tokens. I forget its name, so I just typed bat tokens and I'm hoping for the best. It's an artifact, 3 mana. You know what I'm talking about. Color type. Where are you? Am I crazy? It's bat tokens. No, maybe it's back token. Oh, desecrated. Yes. All right, so Desecrated Tomb. Oh, it even has a cool promo version. I didn't even know that existed. All right, yeah, whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, you create a 1/1 black creature token with flying, which is kind of like a pseudo Tormod, but Tormod's a little bit better because it doesn't care if it's a creature or whatever card type it is. It's just whenever it leaves the battlefield. So like delve effects, flashback effects, anything that makes you makes it leave the battlefield or the graveyard. Works with Tormod. It's really, really cool. Also works really well with Sir Conrad. We can build like a zombie tribal out of it. We could do a whole bunch of stuff. Narfi is very cool. Sir Conrad's also like whenever stuff leaves the graveyard, Sir Conrad pings. Narfi is whenever you can pay 3 snow mana to return it from the graveyard to the battlefield, and then you make another zombie. And oh, by the way, Narfi also pumps up zombie creature tokens, which is what Tormod makes. So there's a lot of really cool things you can be doing with Tormod, and that's really, really exciting to me. Okay, so we covered Niambi, we covered Ghen, we covered Tormod. Probably going to pair it with like, I don't know, like a green-blue partner or something like that to run like some blue stuff. I'm not sure. Then finally we have Svella Ice Shaper, and Svella Ice Shaper is Svella Ice Shaper is a commander that I'm personally not too hot on, which is actually kind of interesting as a deck building challenge for me, because I look at Svella and I'm not that hyped for. And yet, chat, this is one of the most asked about commanders for me to build. I'm getting the most DMs and emails about building Svella. So there are a lot of people who are interested in building Svella. And so I thought it would be interesting to, pass it over to chat and see if you want to see Svella being played. So what jumps out to Svella on my end? Well, first of all, she is a snow creature. So she has access to red, which one of like the de facto snow deck is Jorn, right? And Jorn is Sultai. So you don't actually have access to red snow matters cards in Jorn decks. So a Svella deck, for example, if we go for snow basics, we have Skred and possibly other things. I'm not even sure what is in red that is snow related. We also have a token theme. Svella makes Icy Manaliths, which are these snow artifact tokens. So if you have any ways of copying tokens, I think there's Doubling Season, there's Parallel Lives. They might be expensive to add to the deck on a $100 budget, but they're there. There's things. Anything that is like mass untapping too could be really effective, because essentially if you like have a way to pay 3, tap Svella, make him Icy Manalith. If you have a way to efficiently untap Svella, then you can use that Icy Manalith you just made and then tap 2 other mana and tap her again to make another Manalith. And that can actually kind of go off a little bit. If you have multiple ways to untap Svella and all your Manalith tokens, you can constantly just go crazy with Svella. So that could be fun. It could be a little bit of an artifact theme. Token snow theme. Yeah. Primal Vigor can work as well. Gruul artifacts, with Tago as a lieutenant. Yeah, we could do something artifact related with that too. Tago also just spams the battlefield with a bunch of like very efficient artifact tokens. Temptu, thank you for the donation. Might I suggest Glacial Crevices? Never heard of it before. Sacrifice a snow mountain to prevent all combat damage when we dealt this turn. I mean, I feel our opponents would attack us even more to make us sacrifice snow mountains. But at the same time, if we are like an arch enemy or something and we drop Glacial Crevices, we're pretty safe in terms of our opponents trying to alpha strike us before we can go off. So it is an interesting card. I don't know how amazing it would be, but it would be very interesting. And it is definitely like adding a little bit of a snow theme in red, which is also just kind of really cool. All right. So that is my pitch to all 4 of these commander options. And now that you've heard my pitch, it's on you, chat, to decide who you want to be building around. And remember, these are $100 decks, so we won't be able to run stuff like Doubling Season and Svella, but we should have a bunch of the cool cards that we want to be running in there. Thank you, Bento. $5 donations. Doing my part for Svella. Ice Token Army. All right, I'm hyped. All right. We are giving you the poll right now, or I mean 10 seconds ago. Boom, there it is. There it is, chat. All right, we will have the results live, or I don't know, fairly live. It's a 10-second delay over here. I think it's 10 seconds. Maybe it's less. Maybe I accidentally was smart and changed it for this type of thingy. Who knows? Actually, I can find out very quickly. For this type of thingy. Test. Who knows? Actually, I can find out very quickly. Test. Literally 10 seconds. Okay. Literally 10 seconds. Whoa, it's actually getting pretty close. It's actually pretty darn close. All right, we'll let her run for a bit. But stop the count. It's not working for me. Seems broken? I don't know. We've got 102 votes so far. Should be working. Keep in mind, chat, that this my streaming is 10 seconds lagging behind. So there is that. It wasn't loading the count at first. Yeah, maybe it's lagging a little bit. All right. So now that we have that, we're gonna chill for a little bit. Let the votes go in. Let the votes go in. It's coming out with 0 votes at the end, but that's straw poll being slow. It's working fine. All right, sweet. Where can I find your budget deck list, Homer? So every time I stream, I try to stream $100 decks or $50 decks or something like that. So if you go onto this YouTube channel and you sort by the stream playlist, you should be able to find a bunch of budget brews. And also, if you go to mtggoldfish.com, there's a section called Budget Commander, where you can find like articles and whatnot of budget brews that I've done in the past. And I'll try to link it in a second. I'm trying to find it right now. Here we go. I'm linking it now. That's my Budget Commander series. So if you're looking for my budget brews, you should be able to find most of them there. Plus, there's ones that I just do for the live stream and not do an article. What are you drinking? I'm a hipster, so I'm drinking this local brewery drink. It's a dry hopped sour ale with fruit. Delicious. It's called Jelly King. I don't think you can find it outside of Toronto, though, or like outside of Ontario. Anyone who didn't vote for Niambi has no passion in life. Refresh Tomer. Let's refresh. No, it's live on my end. I just refreshed. I don't think it is good to vote Svella. If he is not inclined to do it, the results might be underwhelming. I mean, it is a group. It's a group build. So if I don't find a lot of cards for Svella, that doesn't mean that we're going to end up with a bad deck, because it's not just me building it. It's going to be all of us building it together. So I'm going to try and chip in terms of making sure the deck is well-rounded, it has the right amount of ramp, interaction, and we're sticking to the budget. But I'm going to try and fill the deck with as many options that you guys come up with. So it doesn't really matter my personal preference for it. And in fact, I won't even say what my preference is. All 4 of these are commanders that I'm really happy to brew around. If I really thought Svella would be terrible, I just would not have put her up as an option. That's the easiest way. Some decks not so budget anymore. Yeah, I mean, prices are always volatile. They'll change as time goes on. That's just how it is. Need a link to the poll? Yeah, I got you. I hope this works. Wait, no, that didn't work. Oh, share. I have to share it. Hey, sure, silver button. What's the budget limit? It's going to be $100. Hey, Tomer, I wanted to reach out and ask your opinion as a man of tribal. How a Changeling Verena Lich Queen tribal deck sounds, as I have built it but not played it. Let me know what you think. I think that's pretty interesting. You have Esper colors, so you have 3 colors to work with. Verena makes tokens, if I remember correctly. It's like zombie tokens, and there's a bit of a mill thing. In Esper colors, and if you're making tokens, and if you're milling, like if you're putting a lot of cards in your graveyard, I think there would be at least 2 prominent tribes that you can mix and match together. One being clerics. Clerics have a strong self-sacrifice, life gain, and reanimation sub-themes to them. And there's a lot of overlap between them and zombies. Zombies also have strong sacrifice and reanimation and graveyard sub-themes. So you're an Esper, you have at least 2 very prominent tribes, clerics and zombies, that you can be working with. And then you can mix and match other tribes that kind of fit that sort of sub-themes of sacrificing and graveyard and self-mill and possibly life gain as well. So I think it could work really well. I have Tormod in my Sir Conrad deck. It works so well. That's awesome. Hipster, I thought you worked for MTG Goldfish. I work for MTG Goldfish. I party as a hipster. Tomer, I'd like to see your take on Ooze Tribal. I think Ooze Tribal can definitely be a thing that I add on a future poll. If this thing is going well, and so far by like the viewer count, it is already going very well. So thank you everybody who are joining. But if you like this sort of content, if you like doing these group builds, I'm more than happy to do this as a regular thing. Like Wednesdays could be gameplay, and then Fridays could be building the deck. And in fact, I could even take it further, and I could take the Friday builds that we're doing, and I can feature them as gameplay on the Wednesday stream. So they can kind of work well together. So if you like this sort of stuff, I will definitely be putting up 4 more new commanders every single time we do it. And I think, yeah, the Ooze Tribal sort of thing could be a ton of fun too. How do I vote? There's a poll. I will link it one more time. And you just click on the one you like. Tormod Infusers just play Tortured Existence and combo of Gravecrawler. I mean, that sounds like fun. Trust Tomer with my love. Thank you, Bento. Hey, Bento, you're a mod now. Congratulations. This is a great idea for a stream. Excited so I can catch it. Thank you, Josh. I hope you like it, Joshua. How's the beer, Tomer? We know that what you're drinking, but not your opinion on it. I really like it. So for me personally, I don't really like super dark ales or anything, and I'm not like a hard alcohol fan at all. I'm not very much an alcohol fan at all either. Like I like having one beer bi-weekly, basically. But I stumbled upon this like dry hops, like these sour ales or whatever. And they're kind of like ciders. I like ciders. If I have to drink alcohol, it's usually a cider or like a super light beer, like Cheetah beer or something like that. But these sour ales are also pretty sweet too. They're also very sour, but they're also very sweet. And I don't know. I like it. I like it. What's budget limit? It's going to be $100, Jeremy. All right, I need to catch up. Catching up. Which flavor of Jelly King is that? Oh, it is raspberry and blackberry. It's a Jelly King with fruit. Vote Tormod pouring. Well, it seems like Tormod's winning by a pretty decent margin. 6 votes. 6 votes. Ooze Tribal. I thought you said Moose Tribal. Moose Tribal could be pretty sweet. I'm holding out hope that Moose Tribal will get its day in the sun. How about chat built week on Commander Clash? I mean, I could play a chat built deck on Commander Clash, but it would be difficult to get all 4 of us to be building or to be playing chat built decks. Because you'd probably want like Krim or someone to be interacting with chat to, build it with you guys. But I could definitely bring chat built decks in the future. Tomer, I think you should ignore the poll and just go from Niambi. No. This is the point. If I ignore the poll, there's going to be hell to pay. What's the budget? $100, Arya. Play Tormod with the pirate. That could be an option. Ghost and Ramirez. Feel like you might be a man who might play bears. What's your thoughts on Ayula? I actually did a budget commander on Ayula when she was first spoiled. It had a lot of bear puns. Go check it out on MTG Goldfish. I'm guessing, whoop. My goodness, I'm so slow at catching up with chat. I'm so sorry. This is gonna half the video is gonna be me trying to catch up with chat. I vote for Tormod. With a partner pairing with Sakashima. Sakashima's relatively cheap. I don't know how much Sakashima is. I think it's like $10 already. But if it's in a good range, then we could definitely do it. Ooze Tribal, Tomer, I think. Wait, no, I already read those parts. Oh no. Tortured Existence and Scourge Familiar are infinite with Tormod. 2 creatures to discard. With 2 creatures to discard. That's very interesting. Yeah, that could be sweet. Prismatic Piper Mono Black deck? Nah. Can I convince you to partake in the best drink ever, whiskey? No. I've tried whiskey. I've had friends who've tried, are big into whiskey and, like rum and stuff like that. And they gave me, really good stuff. And I'm like, this is yucky. All right. I like my fruity drinks. I'm sorry. Love me some gin and tonic. I don't know. I just like the fruity drinks. Thanks for the input. I was the Verena guy, but I literally run Changeling, and essentially the deck is mostly focused on Verena, Eureka, ninjas, allies, clerics. Cyrus, oh man, you'll have all of mine. I just can't get into them. I don't know. They're tasty. I don't know. They're like a little candy to me. And they probably have the same calorie count as the candy, but whatever. All right, I'm almost caught up. Moose Tribal. All 4 of you stream at the same time. That could be it. We could do some Commander Cash live streams if people are interested in that. Self-milled Tormod. It's not like you haven't ignored the polls before. I know, but I'm trying to get better because people don't like it when I ignore polls. Tend to. For all chat build Commander Clash, why not you submit several decks of Commander Clash randomly rolls to get? I think like something like that could be really fun, where each of us build a deck and then we randomly assign who gets it. It's kind of like Secret Santa, but a little bit different. Crimson Means are perfect. Sakashima's $26? Oof. All right, that might be a little bit out of the price range. I mean, honestly, we could still build a $75 deck with Sakashima and Tormod. That's actually not crazy. Like, the card itself is expensive, but I mean, I could build like a $50 Tormod deck really easily too. That's not a big deal. Pina Colada is amazing. I agree. Rum and Coke, not so much a fan of. I did that in hypothetically, I know people who did rum and Coke in high school and then got bored of it. Tomer, what about rum? Nah. Such a kid inside. Yep, I am a man-child. Remember when you built Hogak when it was $30? Yeah, I remember when I built Hogak. That was a really sweet deck. That was when it was like dominating Modern, and the deck turned out really awesome. And I think it was like the rest of the deck was like $20 or something like that. Nothing too crazy. Actually, it's been a while, so I don't even remember the actual price. Someone can build archers who can't shoot an archer deck where they can't deal with flyers. I mean, look at, what's it called? The green god, Nylea. Nylea doesn't have reach for some reason, and she's like pointing her bow at the sky, and she can't hit flyers. I don't know what's up. Oh, that's right, Commander Clash. Yeah, Commander Clash is out. If you want to see Commander Clash and you haven't yet, stick around the stream first, and then go watch it later. This is always a little bit of an awkward time to stream right after Commander Clash, like our biggest video of the week. But I don't know. I like doing it on Fridays. Fridays is like my chill time, and pandemic. You're not really going out and living it up. So I feel like just chilling with some people, chilling with chat, is a good way to spend it and kind of unwind. Okay. All right, chat. We're caught up, chat, and I think now is the time we can call it. Okay, I'm gonna refresh just in case. But it's looking like Tormod has won it. Tormod has won it. And don't worry, if the one you wanted to win isn't going to happen tonight, I can still take, like the top two other options and put them in the poll for the next time. So like I could just like bump off Niambi and keep Ghen and Svella for the next time we do this, and then we put in two new options. I think that would be a nice way to give, the other popular options a second shot. All right, so we are going to be building Tormod the Desecrator, and we're going to be building a $100 deck. So instead of building in Magic Online, I think we need to build it in our MTGO deck list. Niambi is the only interesting one. I mean, I could just play Niambi on a different time, but people have chosen Tormod, so there is demand for Tormod, and I think they're all really interesting, to be honest. All right, so I don't want to make a new article. Whoops-a-daisy. All right, create a new deck. Let's name it $100 Tormod. Bum 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 bum. We're gonna make it a commander deck, and the second thing we need to do is we need to choose what partner we want for Tormod. So that's step one. What is the partner we want for Tormod? Does anybody have any suggestions there? We're gonna put Tormod in the command zone. We're gonna get rid of these other options. Boop. Tormod with Crom. All right, I'll just pull them down. I guess partner with is not something we're interested in. I know Ravos is one. Ramirez is one. Bruce for the memes. Where is Ramos? Oh, there we go. Here are the other ones. People want Bruce for the memes. Ravos. I like it. Sakashima. Crom. Thrasios. All right. Oh, somebody mentioned Kodama of the East Tree. Thrasios. Here we go. Silas Wren. Okay. Kamal could be interesting. Okay, we'll put in Kamal. If I can find Kamal. Sidar Kondo. Okay. I'm just gonna type it at this point. I'm gonna just type it. All right, there we go. Tana. Oh no, I'm running out of space. I'll just resize a little bit. There we go. Piper. Fine, we'll put in the Piper. As I said, this is chat. You're helping me do it. Ishai. Okay. A Timna. All right, we'll put in Timna, and then I think we're good. All right, I think we're good. We have 13 options. Okay, we're gonna be picking one of these for the partner for Tormod. Now, each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, except for Piper. Piper is just a meme. But the others all have their own strengths or weaknesses. Silas lets us get stuff from our graveyard, which just synergizes Tormod. Each time we cast an artifact from our graveyard, it's going to make a token with Tormod, and it gives us access to blue. Same thing with Ghost of Ramirez. It gives us access to blue, and if we deal combat damage with Ramirez, we can choose target card in a graveyard that was discarded or put there from the library this turn, and we can put it back to its hand. So that's another way to generate tokens with Tormod. Crom show Krim how to build a Grixis deck. That is interesting too. I like that. Bruce Tarl. I mean, Bruce is pretty memey. I guess I'll put some input. I'll put some input as well. I'll be like the stuff that I'm less interested in. I'll put Bruce in the less interested in. I like Bruce. He's a beautiful mustachioed man. And I would love to have a beer with him. But what he does with Tormod, I'm not really that interested in. And the Piper, not really that interested in. All right, Ravos Soul Tender. Again, Ravos works really well with Tormod because it gives us access to white, and each time you get a creature card from your graveyard back to your hand, boom, you make a token with Tormod. I like that. Sakashima, what's better than one Tormod? Two Tormods, obviously, and you have access to blue. Kodama of the East Tree, each time you have access to green, so now you're Golgari, you have access to all the dredge stuff. But also, whenever a token enters the battlefield, boom, you can put in a land immediately into the battlefield. Prava? Let's put in Prava. I'll look at Prava. Prava, 3 mana, white creature. As long as it's your turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+4. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. I don't mind that. Crom is really interesting because it gives you access to colors now. It's a good beater. It's a good card advantage engine. The big thing here is it draws you a lot of cards very easily. It's aggressive, and it gives you access to 2 colors. Both of them are really good for looting. So they're really good at setting up Tormod. So I really like Crom for that. Thrasios, same thing. You're getting 2 colors. I'm not that super keen on his ability here because I don't think we're going to be making a lot of infinite mana. But having access to both green and blue means we have a lot of dredge effects, and we have a lot of ramp, and we have a lot of the blue looting effects. So I think those 2 colors are really good here. I think that Underworld Breach with Tormod sounds good. We should get in red for that. Yeah, Underworld Breach would be really sick with Crom. Get the Civic out of here. Let's put Underworld Breach on Crom. All right. Sidar Kondo gives evasion to the zombies while not necessarily down an aristocrat combo build. Also, both green and white for graveyard interaction. I like that a lot. Tana the Bloodsower. What's better than some tokens from Tormod is more tokens from Tormod. Gives us access to 2 colors yet again. And can also do Underworld Breach combos much like Crom can. So we get access to good ramp. We have good removal for artifacts and enchantments. We make lots of tokens. And we have red for looting effects and breach combos. No mono black commander option. I wanted to go into other colors. Ishai I'm less hot on, honestly. Ishai is a really good beater, but it gives us access to 2 colors, which I like too. But the commander itself doesn't really synergize with Tormod, so I'm going to put it in the meh pile. Then finally we have Tymna. You know, we have a lot of tokens on the battlefield. We can attack a bunch of stuff. We have access to white. It draws cards. Tymna's just good. Everybody knows Tymna's good. All right. I'm going to influence the build a little bit. I'm going to cut these 3. These 3 are gone. We still have 12. We still have 12 options. What are you drinking today? I'm drinking a sour ale called Jelly King, and you probably can only get it in Toronto or Ontario. So if you're a local, try it out. It's really tasty. Companion Garuda is what everyone means. Oh yeah, that could be good. If we do even tribal. Kodama and Tormod is fun because each token is a land. Yes, if we're drawing a ton of cards, that could be a ton of fun. Honestly, you should cut Thrasios for budget concerns. All right, let's see how much Thrasios is. Yeah, I guess one important part is to make sure that all the cards are affordable. All right, so he's a bit he's that much, really? Really? He just got reprinted? Oh boy. Really? Oh man, all right. Kaidel is much cheaper. That's true. Kaidel. Well, okay, so we still have a $100 budget. So even like a $30 partner is not the worst. Oh wow, this is cheap. It is much cheaper. A $30 budget is not that much on a partner because we still have $70 left to work with. So Ravos is cost effective. Kodama is really cheap. Kodama. Let's see Kodama. Yeah, it's just a rare, right? And it's like $5. Wait, no, it's like $3. All right, all right. Okay. Point made, chat. Point made. So we're going to take out Thrasios for Kaidel, because I don't think we're going to get that much value out of Thrasios, honestly. We're just there for the Simic colors. Okay. Add Kaidel, drop Thrasios. Yeah. So we've done that. Personally, chat, if I'm going to start making some cuts, because we need to move to the deck building process, and there's no common consensus here. I'm going to take out Prava. I'm sorry, I like it, but I do want access to either blue or red for this deck. I think blue or red is a nice thing to have, and Kodama is just so strong that I'm okay foregoing blue or red. Foregoing blue or red for having Kodama in the command zone. Siddharth Kondo, next one I'm gonna cut. I like giving my tokens flanking or whatever, but at the same time, I don't think it's good enough. It doesn't say draw cards on it. Timna draws cards, all right? Timna actually draws cards. She's $3, but she draws us cards, which I like. Okay? So honestly, I think Timna's better than Ravos. Well, I mean, objectively she is better than Ramos, but I think we could actually cut Timna and then put Ravos in there. Katana, too unfocused for the strategy. How much is Sakashima? Are we on a budget? We're on a $100 budget, but keep in mind we can easily build a deck for just like $50. And yeah, Sakashima's kind of expensive too. How much is Sakashima? Hey, he's a bit pricey too. Okay, Tano Ravos. Crom is really good. All right. You know what I'm gonna do, Chad? I'm gonna make another poll. With poll number 2, choose the partner. I'm gonna choose 4 that I like. Okay, 4 that I think are the coolest of the cool. All right. Where are you? All right. So I want Crom. I like Crom. I like Kodama. And then the last one, chat, is... That one's kind of tough, actually. Because Silas wants only artifacts. And that kind of puts us in an artifact deck. Ramirez is kind of... Bravos. All right, the last one will be this. Wait, no, I'll have 4 options. I'll have four options. Vile Smasher, Rakdos deck, running wheels. All right, we'll do this. Okay? You get to choose. Choose Tormod's partner. We got Ghost of Ramirez, Ravos Soultender, Crom, Ludovic's Opus, Kodama of the East Tree. Here it is. I know there's a lot of really sweet options. There are a lot of sweet options, but for the sake of progression, we must choose. We must continue, chat. There's gonna be a bit of lag. Don't worry about it. Cut already though. Got cut already though. Yeah, I'm sorry. There were like 10 options, and they're all really cool. I didn't want to cut them for being not cool, except for the Piper. The Piper I cut because it's a meme. Wait, is it not working? Why is it not working? Did the thing not work? Ah, there it is. Took a second. There it is. Yeah, it's going. It's going. All right. Patience somewhere. Wait like 60 seconds. No patience here. No patience at all. All right. Headed off to Valheim. Excited to see this in action. See ya, Mr. Silver Button. Good luck. I'm excited to try Valheim soon. I'll be trying it this weekend. Crown my iPhone before mentioning something. It should be fun. It should be fun. We'll see what chat chooses. Put Squee in the deck. I think Squee has definitely potential there. Sorry, Tybalt. I would like. I will change Nightbot at some point. I forgot to change it last time, but it doesn't like caps lock for some reason. I'm still down for a Commander stream Valheim server. That would be kind of sweet. I don't know how often I could pop in, but yeah, I think the community Valheim server could be fun. All right. I think it's okay to call it now. I think it's okay to call Crom as the victor here. All of these options are really cool. I think Ghost of Ramirez is underrated. Ravos, you have access to white, and his trigger is very consistent. Crom doesn't do anything directly with Tormod, but he just has a very high power. And Kodama, again, doesn't have access to blue or red, but he's so powerful with Tormod every single time you make a token, you get to put a land into play. So there's a lot of stuff we can be doing here. And obviously, if we had Silas in here, we can go for an artifact deck, and we can use Silas's ability to get stuff from our graveyard and then make tokens off Tormod that way. So there's so much we can do here. But at the end of the day, we can only choose one partner, and we're going to move on. We're going to move on, chat, and we're going to move with Crom Ludovic Opus as our commander. That is our victor. So, next step. Whoa! Joshua, thank you so much. Love the content, Tomer. Can't stick around, but hope the stream goes well. It's a great idea. Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate that you came onto the stream. Thank you for the donation. I am excited for this. Definitely excited for this. Grixis Zombies. Yep, it's seeming like it could be have a zombie sub-theme to it. Very similar to a Kess deck. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. There's a compromise here. Why so many people picked it? Well, let's see what we can come up with. All right, chat. So, step one, we are building a deck together. So this is going to be a Tormod and Crom $100 deck list. Pay for a fifth of the deck. I appreciate it. All right, so we got Tormod, the Desecrator, and we got Crom, Ludovic's Opus, and that's our deck so far. We got $4 of the dollars spent on our commanders. That's it. Step 1, Faithless Looting. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. All right, so we have 2 zombies in our graveyard. So we already have a tendency to build like something zombie related. Could this be a Burning Vengeance deck? I think so. I think we're going to throw in Burning Vengeance here. But it's going to depend on how much flashback we have. So the first thing I like doing is I like throwing in a bunch of cool cards. And then from there, we're going to figure out like, okay, what does the deck actually need? Do we still need interaction? Do we still need removal? Do we still need ramp? Do we still need lands? All that sort of stuff. So we'll go around for it. Tortured Existence is definitely one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's one of my favorite cards, period. So Tortured Existence, for people who don't know, Tortured Existence says it's a 1 mana enchantment. You pay 1 black, choose and discard a creature card, and return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So you're basically exchanging 1 creature card from your graveyard with 1 card in your hand. So that the card in your hand goes into your graveyard, the card in the graveyard goes to your hand. Each time you're doing this, each time you spend 1 black to do so, you are making a token with Tormod the Desecrator. So if we could manage to sneak in a Phyrexian Altar, we could actually do this infinite times. Basically, we sacrifice the token made with the zombie to Phyrexian Altar to make 1 black, use that black mana to activate Tortured Existence again, and you repeat that ad nauseum. However, it's going to be a bit expensive. It's a bit expensive. All right, so step 1, let's just throw in everything everybody's saying. We'll just throw in everything everybody's saying. I'm going to start from the top. All right. I'm just going to throw in a bunch of cards. Altar of Dementia, Alendra Archmage. I'm going to tell you straight up, though, that we're going to go way over budget. So we're going to cut down a bunch afterwards. Amalgam. Commence the endgame? Maybe. Dreamscape Artist. Shenanigans. Past in Flames. Entomb. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think we've already passed the budget limit. Just with stuff like our Entomb. But we'll find out. Necrotic Plague. Well, I don't even know what that card is. We'll put it in. Lord of the Cursed. Sure. Minions Return. I don't know what that is. Minions Return. Enhanced Surveillance. I think that's a Surveil card, right? Scarab God? I don't even know if I'm typing things correctly. Gravecrawler, I think we have. Rooftop Storm. Gurza Ghost? What? Oh, okay. It's a green card, apparently. Haunted Dead. Cedrus, the Traitor King. Okay. Gleaming Overseer. Court of Cunning. Interesting. Windfall. Phyrexian Reclamation is a good one. Just surprise everybody and play extra turns. That would be expensive. Gem Palm Polluter could be a good finisher, yeah. Oh yeah, Underworld Breach is definitely going in there. Narfi, I think it's like the Return King or something. Crypt Breaker. Is there some delay? Yes, 10-second delay. Anger. It's a never-ending amount. Anger, Devil's Play, Kess, Dissident Mage, Grixis Charm, ooh la la. Nah, I don't think we need to go deep on Self-Mill. Impact Tremors. Role Reversal? Alright. Eternal Taskmaster. Ignite the Future. Counterbalance. Village Rites, yeah. Village Rites we can. Gravebreaker Lamia. Sir Conrad. Blip. Conrad the Grim. Victimize. Sure. Thraxamundar. Blood for Bones. Altar of the Brood. Okay. Puppet Conjurer? I don't even know what that is. Assembling Skeleton. Oh, okay. Narfi the Betrayer King. I don't even know why I spelt it. Oh. Maybe I was thinking about Kenrith. Wheel of Misfortune. Oh my goodness. Tiramet Cod's dead. This is gonna be the entire stream, is me typing in cards. I swear we're gonna go to something a little bit more interesting soon. Graph harvest, attrition, deep analysis. All right, ritual of the machine. I'm just seeing what everybody's on about right now. Oh my goodness. Mere doppelganger. Pyre zombie? I don't even know what these cards are. Haunting Voyage? Army of the Dance? Sure. My goodness, chat. There's so many options. I'm just gonna see how far we got here. All right, we're already above budget, which I expected. Crypt Breaker. I'm gonna do some cuts. Gravecrawler is really good because we have a bunch of combos, and we're a zombie deck. Island, mountain, all that stuff. Yeah. All right, chat. We started off pretty strong. We have some cool ideas here. I'm surprised the Crypt Breaker is that expensive, to be honest. We have some zombies. People have recommended zombies. I have no idea why Puppet Conjurer here. I'm going to give it a quick cut. Quick little cut. Whoa. Ugh. Seems that beer's affecting me. All right. We put 2 reassembling skeletons, so we can cut that. The mere doppelganger. Not really sure about that one either. I think I'm going to cut the doppelganger. Gleaming Overseer. Hexproof and Menace. Oh, they're tokens only. It's good enough, I guess. It's not exactly breaking the bank. Lord of the Cursed, I like. Okay. Prize Amalgam. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, return Prize Amalgam from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, okay, that's cool. Nice little easy recursion. Pyre Zombie. Beginning of your upkeep, if Pyre Zombie is in your graveyard, you may pay 3. If you do, turn from your graveyard to your hand. Then you can pay 3 mana for a 2/1, and then you can pay 3 mana again. No, that's bad. That's bad. I think I opened this card in a booster when I was like a really small kid. And I thought it was very cool, but no. No. Gisa and Geralf. When it enters the battlefield, top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. During each of your turns, you may cast a zombie card. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Glenalange Archmage. Kind of expensive. I think we're just going to cut it because it's expensive. I like what it's doing. I like the persist angle, but it's kind of expensive. Haunted Dead. On this battlefield, you make a white spirit token. You can discard 2 cards. You can pay 2 and discard 2 cards and put it into your graveyard tapped. Yeah, it's so weak, though. I'm going to cut it. I'm sorry. Cast Dissident Mage. I like it. Solid card. Gravebreaker Lamia. Like it. Sir Conrad. Sure, why not? Gem Palm. Yeah. Whoa, $24 for the Cedrus. All right, sorry, Cedrus. When did he get that expensive? What the heck? When did that happen? Okay, all right. Pandemic. That's what happened. Pandemic happened. All right, cool. Sorry, Cedrus. You're too expensive now. I can't play with you. Faxamundar, I'm going to keep. As just a general rule, I just really like Faxamundar. Careful Study, nice. Devil's Play, no. Too expensive. Entomb, I mean, price-wise, too expensive. Sorry, Entomb. You cost too much money. Shenanigans, Dredge 1. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Buried, Shenanigans is good. Buried Alive, good. Grixis Charm, good. Role Reversal, also good with the fact that we're making a bunch of tokens. Victimize, good. Windfall, good. Blood for Bones, good. Deep Analysis, Dread Return, Ignite the Future, Past in Flames. Ritual of the Machine, $15 card for what now? Pay for, sacrifice a creature and gain control of target non-black, non-artifact creature. I like it. It's cool, but it's also $15. So I'm gonna give it a little cut. Give it a little cut. Big O. All right. Final Parting, good. Commence the Endgame. We get to amass 2. I think we could do better than Commence the Endgame. I think we could do better than that. All right, we're taking that out. Haunting Voyage, sure. Yeah, Army of the Damned, sure. Alter the Brood, it's a way for us to mill ourselves. I like that. Altered Dementia, another way to sack and mill. Desecrated Tomb, I like. Graph Harvest. Exile a creature card. Menace, nah. I mean, I'll hold on to it for now. Phyrexian Reclamation's good. Yep. Impact Tremor's good. Attrition's $8? Yikes. Minions Return. Minions Return can go. Oh, it's each opponent. Okay, so it's like for an infinite combo. Okay. So we're getting a little bit more. Okay, so the only problem is chat that I did not anticipate is there's a lot of cards that are just being commented on, which I appreciate, but it's also really difficult for me to take all those comments and parse them because I am but one man and I am very slow. So we might have to do it a little bit differently. We might have to do things a little bit differently. Enhanced surveillance. Surveillance. Is it like that? Yeah, it is. No. I'm gonna take out advanced surveillance. How did we spell Narfi? Add Crater Hoof. Narfi Betrayer King. We also need Snow just to make him work, but I don't know. I'll throw him in. Why not? We might have enough. Oh yeah, Quiet Speculation is definitely going in there. No Instant Speed Grave to the deck. Yeah, it's gonna be really tough for me to keep track with all of chat, with all the suggestions. It's gonna be tough to build a deck that way, unfortunately. Oh, it's the Betrayer. So the Betrayer. Yeah. All right, so perhaps instead of taking everything from chat, I might just show you more, be more like showing you how I would go around building the deck myself and go in for input from chat every once in a while, because it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult for me to parse every single card being thrown at me. So I'm gonna go into showing you how I just do it as a general rule. How do you do Necrotic Plague? I don't even know what this card is. I don't even know what this card is. MTG. Necrotic Plague. Sacrifice. No, we're cutting that. Slow mode will help. I can just scroll up and then it will be essentially slow. Timuret Calls the Dead. Mill 3 cards. You may exile a creature or enchantment from your graveyard. If you do, why not? Let's throw it in there. That's a good one. How do I delay? I have no idea. Why not use Scryfall? I was lazy. Scryfall's not good. If you type it in incorrectly, it won't tell you what it was. All right, so we already have $100 worth of stuff. So right off the bat, I'm going to be cutting the Scarab God, for example. Or I don't know. I'm going to cut some of these cards. I guess we don't have to worry about... the price just yet. What I will do is I'm going to start adding some of the fundamentals here. Ramp being number one. So we have 3 signets we can use. Is it signet, mirror signet, and blah, 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 brain fart, Rakdos signet. We also want a soul ring in there, obviously. I think we could put in an arcane signet. If we have a $100 deck, arcane signet's pretty good here. What else do we want? Commander Sphere is fine. I do like me some Commander Sphere. I don't mind me a Mana Geyser, but I'm not gonna put it in. I'm not gonna put it in there. Also, Dark Ritual is always nice. Yeah, Talismans are also good too. So we want a Talisman of Creativity. I think that's the only cheap one though. There might be like Talisman of Dominance, and then there's one more. We'll use Scryfall for that though. So Talisman of. So we got Creativity, we got Dominance, and then there's one more. Indulgence, but I think those ones are kind of expensive. Hedron Archive? No. Hedron Archive is a no. Alright, we got to start. Yeah, those talismans are kind of expensive, huh? Let's take those 2 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I definitely want at least like 12 or so. I think Burnish Chart's good. Psalms and Macam's good because we do have like creature stuff going on. So those 2 are fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least one more. Skyclave Relic, yeah. We got 2 rituals in here, Dark Ritual and Mana Geyser. I guess another thing we can do is we can go to EDH Rec. And I don't know how they handle partners. So we got how does this work? How do I make you a partner? Partners with Seymour Crom. So Tormod Crom. There are 16 decks in the database, so not a lot to work with, but I just want to see just very quickly if there's anything here that really stands out as a nice budget pick. But I guess we can utilize budget over here. Where is it? Where are you at, budget? There's definitely an option, but whatever. Anybody know how to switch the budget? I don't know. Undead Augur, another zombie controlled die as you draw a card and lose one life. I like that. Undead Augur. Pillar of Origins. Not enough decks to change theme. Yeah, I think we're seeing a zombie theme here. I think a zombie theme's good here, but I'm just kind of like looking at what's people's ramp. Felwar Stone's kind of expensive. Phyrexian Altar I'd add, but oh my goodness, it's $55? What is going on? What is going on, chat? Milliken? What's also like deranged something, right? Deranged. There, deranged assistant. I like this one. Mills. It's cheap. It works. Milliken. I guess we could do Star Compass. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 ramp options. That's a good start. Oh, Nightscape Familiar. Alright, we can do Nightscape Familiar. And I'll cut the Milliken for it, actually. Mindstone? Mindstone's a less good in a 3-color deck, I would say. I would say less good in a 3-color deck. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this mana base. Nothing's too expensive here. I think our most expensive pick is Arcane Signet and Soul Ring. Everything else is like under $3. So that's a nice start. The next thing I like doing is adding some lands, because we have none. And we need to kind of figure out where we're at in terms of mana base. Swamp, mountain. The last one is island, of course. Let's see what people do here for the utility. Command Tower is good. Exotic Orchard. Path of Ancestry, obviously. Just looking for cheapo options. Crumbling Necropolis. Oh yeah, the new snow duels are very good. They're a godsend. Temples are still worth a little bit. One good cheat that we can do is on Scryfall. If we go to land, is a land. All right, we look up the lands, but then we add in the search query produces equals UBR. Let's see if there's anything else other than Necropolis that we're missing out here. No. So let's see UB. We have a whole bunch. I don't think we need to add too many. We're a tricolor deck. We can run with like a good 20 or so. Actually, and I'm gonna already add it, like a good 20 or so basics, and not actually worry too much about it. It looks like red is going to be more of a splash than a primary color, so we might even want to do something like 9 swamp, 6 mountain, 6 island, something like that. MDFC lands. What about a Rumi in this deck? I think a Rumi could be good. Where are you, Snowlands? There we go. Ice Tunnel. So we definitely want to. Ooh, was this a sideboard? What's going on with sideboard? What? This should be our lane slot. What? We don't have a sideboard. Let me just add it real quick. Yeah, we added a tainted cycle. I don't know why it's calling it sideboard. It's definitely our lands, but whatever. Maybe it's because maybe because it did make it our sideboard. Castle Embereth. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. It's fixed now. All right, we're at 27, so that means that we're just gonna add some like the slow dual lands, and we're pretty good. Do you like to run the slow fetches? Not really. I think I just like running the slow duels. So like, how much is fetid pools? Too much. So we got Ice Tunnel. Or we're going to get Ice Tunnel. Let's throw in Dismal Backwater. And let's throw in... Is Drowned Catacomb cheap? No, it is not. Jawar Isle Refuge. Oh, this Thriving Lands could be good, yeah. Temple of the False God? Not so much in this deck, I don't think. Mystic Sanctuary makes a zombie? How much is Mystic Sanctuary? We'll throw it in there, though. How much is Sunken Hollow? 250. Ooh, it could be actually budget. Sunken Hollow. I like that one. And now let's go for... All right, we have the UBs. Let's have some URs. And then have some BRs. And then we're good. Okay, Volatile Fjord. It's definitely a good one. And then, like, Swiftwater Cliffs. And that's all we probably need from here. Swiftwater Cliffs. Howling... Was it Howling Fjord? I definitely got that wrong. Volatile Fjord. Obviously, it's a volatile one. All right. All right, now we need like 3 more. We need 3 more lands, and we're gonna go for the BR lands. A Comb Refuge, and like Sulphurous Mire. I think like that's pretty good. Sulphurous Mire. A Comb Refuge. Bajuka Bog. No Bajuka Bog? I don't know. We could throw in a Bajuka Bog, why not? Yeah. I don't know, I think this is pretty cheap. Tainted Isle and Tainted Peak are kind of expensive, so we might want to replace those for something cheaper. But, maybe Bloodfell Caves. Pain Lands are not pulling up. Oh, is Painland. Does that actually show up? Oh my goodness, that's actually a keyword. That's kind of funny. Sulphur Springs. Do we have a cheap version of that or no? I think Shivan Reef should be cheap. Yeah, Shivan Reef is cheap. Basics need to be snow covered. Yeah, that's true. If we are running Narfi, we're going to have that. The temples are good, but I don't know if they're like worth the extra money. Temple of the... Nope, wait, that's the wrong one. Temple of... We'll throw them in and see. Temple of Deceit. Temple of Epiphany. And... Temple of Malice. Wait, does this query work? Is Bondland? No, not that one. Is Battleland? Ah, Smoldering Marsh. I want Smoldering Marsh. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with Scryfall. and their keywords. All right. Training Summon is too expensive. All right, we have a bunch of options here. We're going to cut the most expensive ones, which in this case are going to be the tainted ones. Tainted. We're going to cut these two. Boop. Yeah, I don't know about Dragon Skull. Summon. I don't know if these ones are cheap enough. Is Checkland. Oh, we could sort by cheapest. I see. I don't know what the query is. Cheapest? Sort by price. I can use this. Less than $2 is Checkland. Does that work? No, that is wrong. Nope. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, George. I'm going to try that. Copy paste. Color fixing doesn't matter if you're playing 2 CMC cards on turn 5. Kind of. Kind of true. I don't know. I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good on the lands right now. Curse's Catacombs is a bit too slow for me. Let's take out Temple of Deceit, though. All right. This is looking pretty good. We need to cut out basically like 3 more, I think. So I'm just going to take out the Shivan Reef. I'm going to take out the... I'll keep the Bajuka Bog for now. Temple of Malice. And we'll take out the Smoldering Marsh. Oh, Port of Carfaful. Yeah. I like that one. Port of Carfell. Yeah, this is a good one. And the last one we'll cut, I guess, is a Sunken Hollow. Fable Passage is too expensive, Max. If you'll see the price, it's like $10 now. There it is, $8. Too expensive. $400. We're trying to go for $100 here. Yeah, you can make jank cards work with good mana base, but you can't make what? Can't make good cards work with a jank mana base. I don't think this mana base is too bad though. I don't think this is too bad at all. There's a bunch of tap lands, but we also have what is that? 15, 21 basics to come and play untapped. We also have Command Tower and like Exotic Orchard. It's fine. Thriving Isle is a dual in a half tap land. Thriving Isle. I think our lands are good. It's also about $1 though. Nah. We'll just take it out. Too many tap lands? I think it's fine. I don't think it's that bad. All right. So we got our ramp done. We got our lands done. Now I want to focus on basically the rest of the deck. We have 101 cards, so we're already like at a good amount, but clearly we're at $127, and I think there's a lot more here that we can explore that we're not totally getting a good feel for. So I'm first going to go through the list and see what we want going on here, and see if there's anything like big that we're still missing out on. Yeah, we want interaction, we want card draw, and I want to kind of see where we're at in terms of like, what is the deck's win condition? What is the deck trying to do? We know what we want to be doing with our commanders. Crom is just kind of its own thing. Crom is going to be attacking and generating card advantage for us. So it's a constant pressure and it's card advantage. We don't really have to build around Crom that much. Tormod the Desecrator, though, you really have to build around, or else it's not gonna do anything. Scarab God, I'd like to keep for now, but we'll find out if we can do that. We have a lot of tabs open. I'm gonna see what Breath Stealer's Crypt is. Somebody's mentioning it. $12 card. It is a cool card, but it is also on the reserve list. Yeah. All right. Shepherd Rod is endgame Tomb of the Desecrated. Is that the bad card? Yes. Or Desecrated Tomb, yes. So our game plan with this deck is we want to mill ourselves. So we want to put a lot of nonsense into our graveyard, and then exile or return those cards from the graveyard with Tormod and make a bunch of tokens. Then ideally kill our opponents with tokens. How many flashbacks do we have for Quiet Speculation? That's a good question. Let's start here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. So I think the next step is like, let's see if there's any other good flashback cards. So we're gonna go like that, and we're gonna type up flashback. Oh, we also have Army of Them. I didn't count that one. Cackling Counterpart's a bit too expensive. We can put Desperate Ravings in there. What else? Forbidden Alchemy is kind of expensive too. This is a problem. This is also very expensive. Mystical Teachings. I love in Pauper. I remember that in Pauper back in the day, but I think we're going to add Desperate Ravings and... Ooh, Seize the Day is also really good, but it's only on taps 1. Yeah, I think we're just going to add Desperate Ravings and that's it. Hey, Tormod, I just checked Anvil of Bogarden and Necromancy, which I opened in a pack of Visions that my dad bought me for my birthday, and I think that pack goes over your budget by themselves. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. Dementia... Chainer Dementia Master is only $6 too much. Not necessarily, but I'm not sure if we need him as a thing. Desperate Ravings. Also, we want Wonder in here too. Okay. So I think what we're going to be doing here... Yeah, Forbidden Alchemy's flashback cost is just too expensive. So I think what we want to be doing here is I think we want to be a Grixis like zombie deck. We have a really good zombie maker with Tormod, and we have some zombie tribal support or zombie cards already in the 99, and I think we'll just lean in a little bit harder on that, and that should be good enough. We also have a lot of combo potential. We have Underworld Breach, and we have Gravecrawler, and we have Impact Tremors. Gravecrawler plus a Sack Outlet plus Rooftop Storm means we can go infinite, and we can win the game with like, what's it called? Where are you? Altered Dementia. We can't put in Phyrexian Altar because it's just a bit too expensive. Let's see how much Phyrexian... Oh, nope. There it is. Phyrexian Altar. How much are you? Yeah, that card is expensive. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. That is a pricey little card. Goblin Bombardment. Wonder and Anger are pretty unlikely to generate value in this. I feel like they're very easy to get value out of. Especially for making a bunch of creatures. I think the idea of this deck is we're going to try and find a way to Diagraph Captain. I think so. I think we'll take out Impact Tremors, yeah. I think we can attack for infinite and win pretty easily, but we could take them out. I'm not like sold on them. Diagraph Captain's like a good way. So I think the major way we're going to win are mostly going to be like loops with Tormod and try to combo off and win. I also don't. I'm not the biggest fan of Dreamscape artists, to be honest, but it's fine. Oh, they enter tapped. Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right, you sold me on taking on Anger. We'll look up Escape. Are there anything insane for escaping? Ox of Agonis is kind of interesting. Obviously, Underworld Breach is really good. Maybe Woestrider. Ox of Agonis. Croxa. Those are the ones that like pop out and are as interesting. It's kind of cheap too. Are you mining Bitcoin now? No, I'm not. Why? I'm gonna see how much they cost, these ones. Jumpstart. Yeah, we can look up a Jumpstart as well. I think it's like jump hyphen start. Nothing stands out as insane here. Say the PS5 can mine it. Oh, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Burning Rune Demon. Mimic Vat. I'll throw in Mimic Vat. Why not? Egon? What's Egon? Egon. God of Death. Oh, this is the mill one. Nah. FO Graveyard. You can search for minor text. I'm gonna look up another keyword. Zombies you control. Let's see what pumpers are. The big pumpers. Okay. I like Greyboard Muse. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Whoops. Don't know how expensive that is, but it looks good. Greyspawn Spavern looks good. That's really it. To set up Death Touchers. Yeah, we can add like that sort of stuff too. Biden effects and stuff. This is better than Biden though. There's a reconnaissance mission, and I think it's a little bit cheaper too. Oof, $10. Oh yeah, Squeeze going in here too. Forgot about him. The Nabob. Whoop. Whenever a zombie you control. I thought I did that. Did I not? Oh. Never. No. A zombie. Zombie you control. How about that? Oh, okay, here we go. What is good here? Cemetery Reaper? Jeez, they're all kind of expensive. Okay, we got Eternal Skylord. We don't really care about Trample. We don't care about Dreadhorde Invasion. I guess Vizier of the Scorpion's kind of good. Yeah, Scarab God might need the axe. Plague Belcher? Yeah. Plague Belcher's good. There's another one, right? There's another one. There's like a... Zombie dies, lose life. Vengeful Dead. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. All right. I think what we're going for is a combo. I don't think we care about pumping our zombie tokens. I think what we want to do is combo. I think that's going to be the most price effective way. So how do we combo off with Tormod? We got a Tormod the Desecrator. We got an Underworld Breach. We got a Gravecrawler. These are all combo cards. We need a way to infinite. We have Rooftop Storm plus Altered Dementia plus Gravecrawler equals infinite mill. Is there any other ways? Oh, and infinite mill of Alter the Brood. Are there any other ways we can cast Gravecrawler for free in this deck? That's going to be the major thing here, I think. Undead Augur, sure. And I think beyond that, like, we have too many cards. We have 115 cards and counting. We have $183. We need at this point we need some focus to the deck, right? We have a bunch of cards. They're great and all, but we need to have focus to the deck. We need to figure out what our win condition is, and then we need to strip away everything else that doesn't move us towards that win condition. So I think one of the main ways is going to be the Gravecrawler infinite loops, but there has to be other ways. Final Parting. Yeah, Final Parting is in here. Treasure Making Pirate. Geese. Oh, there's a Treasure Making Pirate. Yes. It's like whenever something dies. Whenever dies treasure. Something like that. Pitiless Plunderer. It's expensive, but I think this is another way that we're going to actually win the game. Because right now we're just like throwing in cards that are like must be nice, But we need to find a way to actually win the game. What's Blood Curdler? At this point, I'm going to just actively ignore stuff that doesn't actually like win us the game, or move to that thing where we want to combo off with Tormod. That is going to be our win condition. So if it doesn't do that, I do not care about it. Carnival of Souls. Let's look up Carnival of Souls. It's a $22 card, reserve list. Oh, that's good though. That is good. That is good though. Pitiless Plunder isn't great. I mean, if we are killing our Gravecrawler infinite times, we're going to generate a ton of mana. Gisa and Geralt, does it do it? It lets us cast a creature, but it doesn't actually... It doesn't go infinite. It doesn't win us the game. How about Nim Deathmantle? Nim Deathmantle is fine. Sir Conrad combo. I'm gonna Google search. Tormod combo EDH. Let's find it out. Let's figure it out. All right, here we go. Ramirez. I mean, we are in red. Storm. Oh, Yogswill. All right, that is not useful to us. Sacrifice Outlet plus Blood Artist effect. Sir Conrad. Scream with... Ooh. What is Screams from Within? Enchanting Grits -1/1 when it's put into graveyard, return. That's an interesting card. Bastion of Remembrance? Rise of the Dreadmarn can make infinite tokens? Yeah, but we don't need infinite tokens when we're comboing off. We can just impact Tremors. What's Bastion of Remembrance? I cast Bastion of Remembrance. Okay, there's another way to deal damage, but we have a lot of ways to deal damage. I don't care about that part so much. Annex Harden the Forge. Annex. Gravecrawler, Signpost Scarecrow. That's going deep. I like that. Oh, yeah, Scourge Familiar. That's the one. Okay, how much is Scourge Familiar? Scourge Familiar. Don't be expensive. All of these were so budget before. Oh, man. I remember when I was building it like here. But it's fine. We'll get there still. Scourge Familiar, yes. Okay. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, so this goes infinite with our Tortured Existence and 2 cards in hand, I think. Does it? Or does it not? You choose and discard a card. You add black. Actually, how does this combo off with Tortured Existence? It pays for it, but then you run out of cards in hand. Unless I'm missing something. We already have Altered Dementia. I'm not sure about this Scourge Familiar unless I'm missing something. Do we have Cauldron of Souls? We don't. I like Cauldron of Souls, though, especially if it's budget. We got Gem Palm Polluter, but first we need to go infinite. First we need the creatures, and winning the game is very easy. We need Impact Tremors. There's like a billion ways to do infinite damage, and we have like the Plague Belchers and whatever. The damage part is the easy part. First, we need to make infinite creatures. That's going to be the hard part. How do we get to infinite creatures? Is the question. Archaeomancer, Ghostly Flicker, Cloud of Fairies. Interesting. Champion, Awakening. I guess Phyrexian Altar would be good. We cut Impact Tremors, but we have already like okay. So Impact Tremors does the pinging, right? But also we have Plague Belcher doing the pinging. We also have where's the other ones? We have a bunch of ways to do the pinging. Is what I'm trying to say. Diagraph Captain does the pinging. The Vengeful Dead does the pinging. We're good on the pinging. We're good on the infinite damage. We need to just actually win the game now. Oh, Naru Miha. Tombstone Serum, well, is definitely too expensive. Definitely too expensive. But let's look at Naru Miha. When it enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcerer you control. You may choose new targets. So if we Ghostly Flicker, that does make infinite infinites. Undead Alchemist and Altered Dementia. I don't think Undead Alchemist works that way. I think they have to deal damage, right? Wait. Oh yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works. It's $1.40. That looks good. I don't understand why people keep saying you took Tremors out. What does the Tremors do here? I like the Naru Miha thing. But, alright. Naru Miha. And also Undead Alchemist. I'll just copy paste. The Tremors thing, as I'm going to say again, is just a redundancy. We have a lot of Tremor cards in the deck. That when I say Tremors, I just mean a way to deal infinite damage or make our opponents lose infinite lives once we have either infinite ETBs or infinite creatures dying. Yeah. We go infinite with Tormod, we will win with Tremors. But we're winning with a bunch of different things. I'm looking at ways to go infinite right now. And the rest is fine. Pawn of Ulamog is... I mean, Pawn of Ulamog is good, but... I don't think we're necessarily a sacrifice deck, but I mean, we could be a sacrifice deck. Dizzy Spell is an interesting one, but I mean, we're in black. We could just Diabolic Tutor or whatever. Yeah, we're looking for backup. We're looking for other ways to infinite other than Rooftop Storm. But I mean, I guess we don't really necessarily need to. I'll see what we got. Ashnod's Altar and see how much they are. They might be very expensive though. All right, Nim Death Mantle is $10. And Ashnod's Altar is... Did I not say it right? Ashnod's Altar. Where are you? There it is. $6. Oh, it's Nim's Mantle? I thought you meant Nim Death Mantle. Nim's Mantle. I have no idea what Nim's Mantle is, actually. I know Nim Death Mantle. Oh, I think you meant Nim Death Mantle. Dimir cards with Transmute for consistency? Yeah, we could go there. I mean, we can put it in here. Thermopod. That's the Thermopod though. It generates red mana. We need black to cast the Gravecrawler, so that wouldn't work. Hey, later witching hour. Okay, so I'm going to see if this is consistent enough, but we're gonna try it out. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start cutting cards that I think are not necessary to the deck. So Croaks is definitely a not necessary. Yeah, we don't really have any ways of abusing Squee right now. Croaks is definitely not necessary. Crypt Breaker I like, not necessarily the best, but I guess it works really well with Tormod. Dreamscape Artist, like it's 3 mana. I really don't like Dreamscape. I really don't. I'm sorry. It's just so slow. Too slow. No likey. So Croaks is out. Reassembling Skeletons, fine. Augur's fine. Alright, Augur's good. Burnish Heart's good. Cemetery Reaper, we don't need. So I'm going to cut it. Diagraph Captain is part of our win condition. Gleaming Overseer, I wouldn't say is great because it doesn't give all our zombies Hexproof and Menace. I wish it did. It only gives our tokens Hexproof and Menace, which is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Lich Lord of Unks is another win outlet, but we don't need it. Lord of the Accursed, we don't need. Pawn of Ulamog, I like. Not necessarily. Oh, Beetleback Chief? What's Beetleback Chief? Beetleback Chief. Oh. You still need. Oh, yeah. Nim Death Metal, yeah, Beetleback Chief. Yeah. We don't really need that, though. Bog Initiate? I don't think they do the same thing. Yeah, no. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Screams from Within. What is this? What is this card? Oh, yes. Interesting. Tormod, Viscera Seer, Infinite Scry, ETB, LTB. I like it. I like Screams from Within. All right. And also, Viscera Seer was recently reprinted, if I recall. Bog Initiative plus Thermopod. I think that's going a little too deep. I think we cut most of... Yeah. Yeah, I think we cut most of... Yeah. We're cutting basically... Okay, our game plan now is we want to combo off. The zombie tribal stuff, it's cute, and I've had a zombie tribal deck before, but it's really... It really needs a lot to get going, is the thing. It looks good on paper, but giving your zombies +1/+1 and Menace or whatever is just not that effective. This is not that effective. So I think combo is the way to go here. And we're using Crom to generate pressure and card advantage. And then we have all this other room in our deck to fill out with tutors and interaction and card draw and really fill out the deck. If we were focused only on zombie tribal, you'd have to put in so many cards just to go zombie tribal. And I don't think it would be a very effective deck. And you wouldn't have much room for interaction and stuff like that. Tormod, Nim Deathmantle, Ashnod's, yeah, Infinite with any non-token. Yeah, I guess we put in a Nim Deathmantle. So we'll try to squeeze all that in. The Prized Amalgam, it's not that interesting. I guess it's fine. We'll take out Squee because we don't really have a lot of ways to discard him and discard him for value. Vizier the Scorpion, we can take out 2. Death Touch is good, but I mean, it's not necessarily what we need. Gisa and Gerolf is good, but we're starting to cut out most of our zombies, and it doesn't let us combo, so we're not going to pay $5 for it. Kess is interesting. I do like having some recursion, but I guess we don't really need her. Naru. I guess we're also going to take out Naru because we have so many combos now that we don't really need the Ghostly Flicker combo. So we're going to take out that. We're going to really try to focus down the deck at this point. Wonder. Ox of Agonis, we don't really need to spend $4 on. Angarth, Captain of Chaos. Angarth, Captain Angrath, Captain of Chaos. Oh, nice. But it's still not focusing. We're still just focusing on our combo. We don't need the Scarab God at this point. Doesn't really do it for us. We don't need the Gem Palm Polluter either. Do we need the Underworld Breach, or is it just kind of like... Is that just kind of like good? Also, yeah, Narfi isn't needed. Does a Scourge Familiar actually combo off with Tortured Existence, or is that a non-bow? Because you discard a card, you make black, and then you can pay that black for Tortured Existence, but how are you constantly putting more cards in your hand to discard? You'll run out very quickly. So I don't think Scourge Familiar actually does it. So I'm going to cut Scourge Familiar. Breach doesn't really combo. Breach is kind of just good. I don't mind just having Breach as a thing. Grayspawn Sovereign, we don't need anymore. It's good recursion though. I mean, it gets back anything in our graveyard. I like Thrax, so I'm going to keep Thrax for now. I don't know if that's correct or not. We'll take out Careful Study. We'll take out... we like Buried Alive. We have a lot of spells here. I don't think we need Haunting Voyage at this point. Cleaving Reaper. Cleaving Reaper. What's Cleaving Reaper? Cleaving Reaper. Cal time. Pay 3 life. You return to its hand. So you can pay 3 life to make 1 mana essentially with Scourge Familiar. Nah. All right. So we got Altar. We have so many ways of basically going... We don't need the Altar at this point, I don't think, right? Altar of the Brood. I don't think it's necessary. The Mirror House Guard could be interesting. I'll toss it in there for now. Why not? But we already have like Viscera Seer. We have stuff. And Peer into the Abyss is good, but I don't think it's necessary. Mimic Fat's good. Skyclave Relic, Cauldron of Souls. We don't need the Graph Harvest. We don't really have much interaction yet. We're still cutting away the stuff that isn't like our main game plan anymore. Reclamation, I like. Underworld Breach, I still like. Burning Vengeance is kind of cute, but I guess it's a bit too weak. It's only a shock. It's not even a lightning bolt. I think the transmute cards for tutoring. I mean, we'll add some of those. All right, we're at 113, and a lot of that has to do from like the big stuff, like the Nim Death Mantles and whatnot. So we can start cutting down like some of the more expensive stuff. Does the dual caster twin flame combo fit in the deck? It can, but we're just trying to focus our deck list. So we have a lot of infinite sacrifice loops, and I think that's where we're going to be sticking to. And we're going to just try to cut the superfluous stuff. Yeah, Mausoleum Secrets, Corpse Connoisseur. Those are good. Corpse Connoisseur. There's also like a persist one that's like whenever you cast from the graveyard. I forget its name though. Oh, did I spell it wrong? It should be there. Nope, I got it wrong still. Maybe like that. River Kelpie? Yeah. Onto Monument, yeah. Wow. Spelling is hard today. How many cards are in library? 108. Oh my... Okay, alright. Corpse? Con. Wow. I was so far off that. I'm so sorry if anybody speaks French and I just butchered your language. Bontu's Monument. How about that? We're probably not gonna go for Egon. I don't think so. All right. We need to make still some major cuts still. Was that about French? I spelled connoisseur very wrong, Canon. Very wrong. And also, I took like I had to take French in school until like grade 9, and you can see how well that treated me. All right. Tu parles français? Very poorly. I have very little French that I remember from elementary school. Cut Rooftop Storm. Rooftop Storm lets us go infinite with Gravecaller and a sack outlet, so I want to keep it. But we can cut the Breach, I guess. Cut Eternal Taskmaster. You're probably right. Yeah, I guess we have to cut Underworld Breach. Yeah. I like having some graveyard recursion. If you want a cheap tutor money-wise, you could do the 1 and 2 creature from the new Theros set. Cut Pawn of Ulamog. Yeah, I guess Pawn of Ulamog. I like him, though. Maybe Prize Amalgam? How are we doing on boring stuff like card draw removal? Probably not very well yet. We still need to do a lot of cuts. All right. Underworld Breach I really like. I really like Underworld Breach, but I guess it's for the best, so we have to cut it, right? I feel bad. I'm sorry, Underworld Breach. How are we gonna get back our like altars and stuff though? Cut Soul Ring. Oh, it hurts so much. How about we cut Wonder? I'm gonna start cutting. I'll cut Wonder. Man. How badly do we want Skyclave? I guess we could cut Skyclave. Yeah. No, at this point we have to cut things. It's boring, but it's true. Soul Ring is honestly not great here. Doesn't reduce black spells. You're actually right about Nightscape. Nightscape is not that good here. All right, if we cut the Soul Ring and Arcane Signet, then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we cut those two, that will be at 9. We still have to cut 5 cards, so we are going down in price a little bit, but it's gonna be tough. Do we need prize amalgam, chat? Do we need prize amalgam for anything? I feel like we don't. Mana Geyser is bad here. Mana Geyser is bad here. How is it? It's almost $2. What the heck? I thought it was super cheap. Oh, it's been going up. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we'll cut Mana Geyser. Dark Ritual's good. We don't need Overseer? We probably don't. That's also true. That's also true. Yeah, Amalgam is good. It's good value. It's definitely good value. I definitely agree with that. Rooftop Storm enables combos with Gravecrawler. Rooftop Storm, Gravecrawler, and like an Altered Dementia is infinite mill. So I'm less inclined to cut that. Less inclined to cut that. And Role Reversal is kind of too cute. That's true. All right. Recurrent value. Might cut Bajuka Bog. We do need Graveyard, hey, to an extent, but I can understand cutting Bajuka Bog because we could just replace it with a swamp and then we save a little bit of money. I'm becoming all that I hate, but I'm gonna do it because I wanna finish this deck and make it nice and pretty. Because I want to play it on Wednesday. This is actually looking pretty sweet. Have you ever considered making Dong? I can't say that name properly, but the Tyrant budget deck. He seems very interesting mono red commander. I haven't. I think I played him one time though. He is kind of expensive though. Does Plunderer help with the combo? I think so. Every single time you sacrifice a Gravecrawler to like an altar or something, then the what's it called? The guy, the Pitiless Plunderer, he gives us 1 treasure token, and then we can pay for it. Bajuka Bog is required to kill people with Sangramine. I don't know about that. But we won't. It's only for creatures, right? So. I know we're cutting, but also just another weird combo? No, man. Do we really need Army of the Damned? It's kind of cute. I guess it's a little bit expensive, but it's cute. Grace's Charm can be cut. The problem is that we also still need, interaction, right? We need to cut 2 cards, but the main thing is we need to cut down the price. Withered Wretch. Withered Wretch. We could put him in Withered Wretch. Snow-covered land. We cut Narfi. Narfi's gone. He's out. Past in Flames and Army of the Damned. It hurts when you're right. It hurts when you're right. Cut for Phyrexian Reclamation? You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. We're getting rid of the Phyrexian Reclamation. That one I can cut. Are we cutting Army of the Damned? I kind of like it just because you could be like, you know what? All our stuff is not working out, and then boom, we just Army of the Damned it up. I think Past in Flames is pretty weak when we have not a lot going on in terms of this stuff. Honestly, we can start cutting combos and just focus on getting and protecting 1 or 2. Rather than the most flexible ones are Alter combo, which can go off of almost everything. Cause cut Prized Amalgam, yeah, you're probably right. All right. It's really cute. I think it's very cute. Because it's like constant recursion, but we can cut it, I guess. We can cut it, I guess. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about this. Cauldron Souls can go. There's no way to untap it, right? You're right. Okay. I'd rather keep the Arcane or the Soul Ring at the very least. The Arcane Signet I can cut. I can see cutting the Arcane Signet. We have enough of card draw. I'm pretty sure we have enough card draw. Witch's Oven. No more combos. We're good on the combos. We're good on the combos. How many cards need to be cut? We're already below. We just need to cut. Okay, we're cutting Past in Flames. Past in Flames. I've been holding on to this Underworld Breach for so long. All right. How many flashback spells do we have now? 1, 2. Mausoleum Secrets. My creature cards in graveyard. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a good amount. Cut Mimic Fat. Are there hella creatures with Entomb effects that we can ditch Buried Alive? Bonte's Monument is what? How much it is? I thought it was super cheap. All right, Bonte's Monument's gone. I'm sorry, Bonte's Monument. I didn't even see it was that expensive. Mystic Sanctuary. I think we cut out Mystic Sanctuary and put in Bojuka Bog again, because I like Bojuka Bog. One very cool story. True. All right, we've made it. Tutor for 4. Do we need anything to tutor for 4 though? I don't think we have any combo piece. Like we have like a Pitiless Plunderer or something. How's our removal package? Our removal package is pretty garbage right now. Isn't bad card draw, pays off our commander, is cheap and is always on cards. All right, okay. All right. So we're gonna start with our mana. We want mana. We want like 50 mana, right? So we got 37 lands. And we got this is the end game. We're trying to clear the way. We're gonna add some interaction, and then we're good, and then we're done. We already have our win condition and everything. So 1, 2. This is kind of like that's too specific. 3. And then there's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have basically like 11 ramp cards. It's fine. So we have 48 ramp, which is fine. I mean, it's not like super fast deck or whatever. Now for our removal is definitely weak. We're gonna want like some 10 removal pack at least. So our commanders don't remove anything, so that's kind of a strike down. Where are we on removal? None of these things remove anything, so that's not great. Thraxamundar, so that's 1. Shenanigans kills something, so 2. Grixistarm, 3. Not a lot here. Not a lot here at all. 3 forms of interaction in the deck. 3 interaction. We need more. We need more here. We need more there. Thraxamundar does not count as removal. He makes a person sacrifice. I consider that. 3 is enough. Fantastic for 4 power commanders. Tormod's not 4 power. Oh, it is 4 power. Wow. I do like Bolt Ben. I do like me a Bolt Ben. I think we want at very least like some counter magic. So let's throw in like I don't know what's cheap. Negate. Negate is cheap, I guess. I like Spell Pierce. I don't know about the rest of chat, but I like Spell Pierce. Alter Reality instead of Bolt Ben. Tail's End. Tail's End is good, but it's $2. It's kind of pushing it. I like Spell Pierce. I know there's a lot of haters, but I like Spell Pierce. I guess we can cut out Timoret, right? It's all creature or enchantment. Nah, we'll just leave it in. We'll leave it in. Lazatep plating is good for protection. Meh. Meh. Ooh, I like Is It Charm. I like Is It Charm. Yeah, Timoret doesn't really do much in our deck. It's self-mill, it's cute, but it's not necessarily that great. We don't really want to be exiling our Stufferinos. Is Buried Alive worth the 342? It's a tough question, honestly, because what Buried Alive gets is it gets Woe Strider and it gets Gravecrawler, and we really want Gravecrawler, but we don't really care about the rest. Feed the Swarm to hit enchantments. Yeah, Feed the Swarm is correct. Yes. We could also do like an Oblivion Stone effect, right? We could just get rid of everything. I actually really like Oblivion Stone. I'm gonna put it in there. Oblivion Stone. All right. Costs a bit. It costs a bit of money, but it's definitely worth it. Murder, Keep Safe, and Kaldheim Demon. Kaldheim Demon's kind of expensive. Wait. Is it Rune Scarred? Not Rune Scarred. The demon. You know the demon. What's it called? Kaldheim Demon. Rune something? Rune Demon. Rune Demon. There it is. Burning Rune Demon. Yeah, it's a bit... Oh, it's only $255. All right, it's cheaper than the... Maybe that's better. Burning Rune Demon. How would we do the pile, though? I guess we give them, like, a card plus a reanimate. Alright, Buried Alive. You're getting cut. Boom. How's the rug, Andrew? It's doing rug things. Thanks for asking. Foul, Insidious Will. Oh my goodness. Corrosive Charm, Frantic Search. These are all cards. I agree. Get 2 flashback spells. Oh yeah, we can also get flashback spells of it. Yeah, Burning Rune's sick. Burning Rune is a sick card. It's not that much cheaper than the Buried Alive, but whatever. I guess we can get rid of the Windfall, right? How much? I care of Expite. No, thank you. I think we still need some removal, but let's see how our card draw is. So we got Crom. Crom is actually a legit good card draw. It's meta dependent, obviously. It depends on how many spells your opponents are casting, but I like Crom a lot. So that's 1. Crypt Baker's 2. Then we got Undead Augur, which is a little loose in terms of how much cards is going to be drawing, but we'll say it's 3. And then we got Graveborn Muse, always solid, 4. River Kelpie can be good, can be not as good, 5. Looting, we won't count that. Desperate raving though. We will count, like, I don't know. Windfall is 6. Deep analysis 7. Ignite the future 8. It's a fine amount. Reconnaissance mission 9. That's a fine amount. Bone splinters, chemist's insight common. For removal, Haggard Mauling would be good. Yeah, it is good. Price of Fame, Blood Curdle, Avatar Blow. Name a combo deck that isn't an absolute snooze fest to play. Oh, we got some combo haters in chat. I don't know. I like combos. I don't know. I've always had a soft spot for combos. What else can we cut? Siphon Mind is a fun draw spell. Yeah, that's good. It's good. I guess Chemist's Insight's also good. I guess, I mean, Village Rites is here. It's definitely here. We could take out Windfall and then just put in Chemist's Insight. I think that's fine. I really don't think Breach is worth it. I think you're right. It's sad, but I think you're right. I like Breach because it can get us our altars back. So if we don't have any altars, like if we lose the altar, we don't have any way to get an altar back. And Underworld Breach is so flexible there. I actually do think it's still worth it. Actually, I'm gonna keep it in there. Fact or fiction makes sense over Windfall. Yeah, it does. It does make sense over Windfall. We could put in Price of Fame. I don't mind Price of Fame. Maybe we take out Thraxamundar for it. Maybe we take out, yeah, we'll do Price of Fame. Price of Fame. Need more board wipes? I think we need one more board wipe. We got Oblivion Stone. We could have a second one. Second one would be good. I think we could do Fact or Fiction instead of the Undead Augur. Because we're not really, like, gonna, yeah. We'll just do Fact or Fiction. Terminate cheap removal. I'm looking for, like, more, what's the word? Search your library for black card convert mag equal to the number of creatures. We don't have a lot of creatures in our deck. Do we still have snow basics? We don't. But we could add them. We could add them. Trophy Mage to search up Ashnod's Altar. That's interesting. Gets Ashnod's Altar and... I guess we could take out Mimic that. Does he have Conrad? Why not Mind Crank? Has combo too. It's a lot of the same combos here. Yeah, we'll take out Eternal Taskmaster. Okay. Oh yeah, we have land cycling. Let's look at the land cycles. I always forget to look at those. Land cycling. Land cycle? Nope. That's not the word. Land cycling. Blood in the Snow. I like Ancient Excavation. And Grave Upheaval is not terrible. Maybe instead of Fact or Fiction, we go for that. Do we have Graveyard Hate? We have Bajuka Bog. That's it. No, not Whelming Wave. Necrologia can draw cards for how much life you want to pay. It's a budget option for drawing a lot of cards. It is true. It's true. I do like Necrologia a lot. Don't mind that. Yeah, instead of Factor Fiction, let's go big. But, I mean, it doesn't require us to tap out. But it also refills our hand. I don't know. We'll keep Factor Fiction for now. Delete all your progress and switch to Jellyfish Tribal. I mean, that's a good reminder for me to save my deck. Because we're already at the sweet spot. Like, the deck is pretty much done. Right? It's pretty much done. Search transmute cards. Yeah, but at what point, what are we going to be cutting out at this point? Like, we can have, like, the Mere House Guard, right? But what do we cut out? I think we can cut out the Mausoleum Secrets or something. Maybe we do the Mere House Guard for Mausoleum Secrets. Don't be expensive. Good. All right, he gets a 4-drop. What do we have at 4 that we care about? Nothing. Nada. Nothing. Let's feed the swarm in the deck yet? I'd rather just like blow up the entire board. Honestly, just blow up the entire board. Muddled mixture. Muddled mixture is kind of expensive, is it not? I don't think I've ever seen a reprint. Yeah, that's pricey. Raven form is cheap removal. That's true, but we're also in red. I think we can do better than that. What's good Grixis removal? There surely has to be good Grixis removal that's cheap. What are Grixis spells even? I don't even know. Let's see exactly these colors. Show me the money. What's Grixis? What's Super Grixis here? Croesus Charm. All right, this is flexible. I like this. Yeah, let's do Croesus Charm. Cruel Ultimatum seems fun. You know what? I like Croesus Charm. Croesus Charm. Heck yeah. I think this is pretty sweet. You can destroy a creature, you can return a permanent to hand, or you can destroy an artifact. Please look up Skeleton Shard. Okay. Return target artifact creature card from a graveyard. That's very specific. Target artifact creature card. I got very excited for a second because I thought it was artifact or a creature card. This is neat, but we don't have any artifact creature cards. We have like 2. Burnished Heart and Solemn. Cut to Ribbons. Ooh, Aftermath cards. I like those. Right now I like Croesus Charm though. I like the sound of that. But we could swap it over to like Aftermath cards. Never to Return. Rags to Riches. Claim to Fame. To Memory. Cut to Ribbons. Nah. I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. Soul Guide Lanterns are kind of expensive now. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it probably needs another board wipe. It probably needs one more board wipe. And maybe it probably needs some more removal. But I don't know. Gerard's Orders is tutor directly. Yeah, Gerard's Orders is Golgari though. Great Merchant and Asphodel we do not need. We have a lot of ways to win the game. Is there anything we want to cut? Probably reassembling the skeleton is a little bit too cute. Rakdos Charm. I like Rakdos Charm. We could actually cut out Bajuka Bog, put in a Swamp, add a Rakdos Charm, and board wipe with I don't know. Blood in the Snow? We could do Blood in the Snow. But we don't have enough. I don't think we have enough basic swamps. We have a bunch of basics, but I don't think we would have enough. Bedevil. I think Bedevil. 379. Destroy target artifact creature play. I think Croesus Charm is just better, honestly. So Bedevil destroys an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Croesus' Charm kills artifact or creature or returns a permanent. It doesn't kill planeswalkers, but that's fine. Boom Pile, Star of Extinction. I think we want like one more way to deal with artifacts and enchantments in like a big way. Best Wrath, Boom Pile, Fade Away. Need to redo the lands regardless. Yeah, we need to redo the lands regardless. Yeah, that's true. Because we're mostly a black deck with a little bit of red and a little bit of blue as spice. Vandal Blast. Vandal Blast is good, but it's expensive. I think I really don't like the Vinral's disc has always been underwhelming to me because you put it down and then you have to wait an entire turn. It's not great. What do I want? Shadowstorm, Soulquake, Fona's Hunger. Byforce is an amazing spell. Maybe Life's Finale. No. It's a little bit expensive. I like it though. Maybe Devastation Tide? Maybe Flood of Tears. I like Flood of Tears. We could put something big on the battlefield. It's a little bit expensive, but Does Washout hit other permanents or just Drown in the Lock? Is that good? Counter target spell, convert mana gods equal to number. Turn all permanents. What are we even cutting for it again? I don't even remember. I think it would be the Mimic Vat. So anything that like stood out. Oh yeah, Reassembling Skeleton. That's the one. Reassembling Skeleton. So take out Reassembling Skeleton. And I kind of like Flood of Tears. What about Devastation Tide though? How much is Devastation Tide? So we're a little bit on the end. You need to stop cutting creatures when your entire combo is based on them, but Reassembling Skeleton's not part of the combo. Like the part of the combo is the Gravecrawler or just like having any of these other creatures or the Visceraseer with the Screams from Within and whatnot. Damnation Sigh if only. Necrotic Hex turns on Gravecrawler? Are we gonna go spicy with Hex? It's 7 mana, which is a lot. Let's just throw in Necrotic Hex. Why not? You know what? Why not? I never tried it before, but here we're just going for it. We're just going for it. All right. Okay, so this is the deck chat. This is draft number 1 on what this deck is all about. I kind of like it, honestly. It's a combo deck. It has a lot of redundancy, a lot of ways to combo off. We got Crom as like a nice pressure / card draw. We have a ton of card draw, ton of card selection, a lot of ramp. Our we're a little bit a little bit cute with the interaction, which is definitely a weak suite of the deck. But I don't know. Overall, there's a lot of cool things that I like here. A lot of cool things. Um, yeah, a lot of cool things. All right, the last thing we have to do, chat, though, is we have to clean up this mana base, because this mana base, I have a feeling, is a little bit. It needs a little bit of a fixer upper, I think. Maybe actually not really. I think there's blue-red lands that are probably need less of them. But how do we see visual view? How much black do we have? It's mostly black. What's? I wish this was a little bit more specific on how much black we have, but I think what we're gonna be quick and dirty, and we're going to just be like, hey, we're gonna have 5 of these, and then 12 of these, and then boom, done. That's it. Blood for Bones. What are good targets for it? I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what's good for it. This is probably a bad card. It's probably a bad card. I don't even know. We could cut it for like maybe like a Malakir Rebirth or whatever. Blood for Bones. Blood for Bones. We'll cut for. We got a Negate already. We got Spell Pierce. We got a bunch of cards that I like. We could do Biforce. We'll just throw in a Biforce. Why not? I like. Ooh, Unearth is kind of nice. Yeah, Rebecca. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get some cards back. We can't get Tormod back. Skeletal Scrying. We have a lot of card draw. I don't know if we need Skeletal Scrying. I think I'm just gonna throw in Biforce. I like Biforce. It's a cool card. Ooh, actually I like even more. It's Mog Salvage. Hello there. Actually, we don't have a lot of mountains. We'll do Biforce. We'll do Biforce. Done. Easy. Done. Got it. All right, chat. Behold what we have wrought. That is basically how we get down to a full deck. We started with Tormod and Crom. We threw a ton of cards at the screen. Then we figured out what the game plan is. The game plan is combo off and win. And we do that with a bunch of ways, either Tormod and like Gravecrawler and a altar to make just infinite stuff. We're generating infinite mana with Pitiless Plunder as it's happening. We have Rooftop Storm to go infinite with Gravecrawler as well. As soon as we're doing those loops, we're constantly pinging people to death with Vengeful Dead and Plague Belcher and Diregraph Captain. We also have combos of basically anything like Nim Deathmantle, Ashnod's Altar, and like anything that makes like multiple creatures, like Pawn of Ulamog, for example, or Tormod plus literally any creature in our deck does it too. We have the combo of Viscera Seer and Screams from Within, Tormod. So much redundancy in the deck for comboing off. A lot of it with Tormod, a lot of Gravecrawler, but some ways without it as well. As we're just making a lot of value, we got Desecrated Tomb, we got Mimic Vat, we got a lot of ways to continue putting pressure on our opponents and not die. We got Crom in there just smacking fools for 4/4 in the air with haste. We're drawing a ton of cards in the entire time we're doing that. We have a decent amount of interaction now. We got Biforce and we got like Grixis Charm and whatnot, and Croesus Charm to like destroy targeted stuff, artifacts or creatures. We have a lot of protection with like Bolt Bend. We got Spell Pierce. We got Negate, is a Charm. A lot of flexibility here. If our opponents go aggro, we still have target removal. We can make just tokens with Tormod or whatever. We have 2 board wipes. We got Necrotic Hex and we got Oblivion Stone, and we got just a lot of ways to tutor up whatever we need. But may heaven help you if you mill an artifact you needed. The one way we get stuff back, that's artifacts, Underworld Breach. That's why I didn't want to cut it. Underworld Breach is legit really good in our deck. You can get back our artifacts. So as long as we have that, we can still get back any important artifact that we needed. But yeah, that's it. That's the deck. We got it. We got there. 3 hour process, a little bit under 3 hours, but this is it, chat. This is kind of beautiful. I'm pretty excited for it. So I think the game plan is that Wednesday I'm going to be running this Tormod and Crom deck that is $100. So that's it. We got there. So that's going to wrap up this stream, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this. And if you like this sort of thing, if you like doing this community style build from scratch thing, then I'm more than happy to make it a regular thing happening every single Friday, or maybe even every other Friday, like bi-weekly or something like that. So yeah, let me know how that goes. And I also want to do one thing. I'm checking to see if there's anybody streaming. There's no raid on YouTube, or at least I'm not sure if there is any sort of rating. But if you want to do me a favor, chat, every single time I end a stream, I'm going to choose one person who's streaming, and I'm going to link them in the description. And if you could do me a favor and just check them out, you don't have to stick around if you don't want to. But if you check them out, say hello or something, it's gonna mean a lot to them. And you might find a streamer you want. And if you are streaming, by the way, anybody who's watching this right now, if you are streaming this, you can just send me an email, send me a message, and I will put you on a list to send you over to your stream if you're streaming after the time that I finish. So I want to do that as a regular thing. And the first person that I decided to try to raid, quote unquote raid, is Mr. Silverbutton. So I sent you a link in the thing. And again, if you are a streamer, or you know any small streamers that are just starting off and they're also streaming after me, let me know, and I'll try to link them. Try to have a new person for every single end of stream. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Please check out Mr. Silverbutton. Say hello from me, and hope everybody enjoyed. Have a good weekend, and until next time, friends. See ya.